Hey everyone, I'm back. It's been quite a while since the last video, and some things have changed since then. But I'm not here to talk about my life. I'm here to talk about chips. The debate for which flavor of funny tortilla chip should be crowned the ultimate victor has been going on for quite a while now, but most of the time only between two flavors, the red nacho cheese and the blue cool ranch. Most people only know about these two, but there are many more flavors that came from Doritos trying something new. There's triple cheese pizza flavor, grilled cheeseburger flavor, the Flamin' Hot series, the Takis knockoff, the whole Doritos 3D thing. Yeah, there's a reason they don't display Doritos 3D on their website. But the point is, with all these flavors, there has to be one that comes out on top, right? Well, I'm a cheap person. I don't go out and buy stuff, so I'm definitely not buying all of these Dorito flavors. To be honest, I've only ever tasted three of them in my whole life. So I'll just do the next best thing take other people's words for it. Lucky for both you and me, it turns out a concerning amount of people rank Dorito flavors for a living. A lot of main food websites have at least one article on Doritos, which is good because I didn't know what I was going to do if I didn't have enough source material to make a video on this. Of course, not every website was going off the same list, so I decided to pay attention to the 5 flavors that appeared the most: red, blue, purple, dark red, and green. Nobody uses their real names anyway. For the rest of the video, we will only be focusing on these flavors because all the other ones really don't stand a chance. This leaves us with one problem. How are we going to find out what the best flavor is if all the websites are different? The only thing they have in common is that they rank all the flavors from worst to best. Of course, this is a pre-recorded YouTube video. I have a script. I wouldn't ask a question that I didn't already know the answer to. And the answer is this. I call this the flavor score formula, and its job is to turn the website's ranking from a fraction to a slightly altered decimal value, 0 being the worst and 100 being the best. I flavor score ranked the 5 previously mentioned Doritos across the 12 websites they were in, and I'm not going to bore you with the process, so here are the results. See the numbers where it says average? You're not going to believe this. Those are the averages. Jokes aside, you can actually infer some pretty neat stuff from this. For one, purple Doritos are more popular than I thought, but I can't really say the same for the two on the right. Overall, the spicy sweet chili flavor received the most number 1 placements as it scored a perfect 100 3 times, so it was the underdog in this situation. The winner here, however, is the cool ranch flavor, but not by a lot. Nacho cheese, the red one, came in a close second. They're almost tied for first. Here's a line graph of their placements if you want to see it. Also, as I was scrolling Google, I noticed a website that was different from the others. It didn't just state the opinion of one person who wrote an article, it stated the opinions of thousands of people. Everyone welcome Ranker.com, the website. Someone made a poll on this website to essentially do my job for me. People online voted on what they thought was the best Dorito flavor out of not just 5 or 10 options, but 47 different flavors to vote on. They really made sure to leave nothing out of the list. Anyway, here's how well each of the 5 main flavors did. Fifth is salsa verde, which is Spanish for the green Dorito flavor. I didn't really know this one existed before I made this video, so this wasn't really a surprise. Next comes spicy nacho. The next 3 are close, and they're also the only 3 I've actually tasted before. My beloved purple Dorito, spicy sweet chili, is in 3rd place, but it wasn't far off from nacho cheese in 2nd place, who was even closer to Cool Ranch. This flavor has been the audience's favorite twice now, and it also makes my job much easier. I don't even have to do a final showdown type deal between the winners of part 1 and 1.5. I can just end it right here. Watch this, part 2 isn't even gonna last 10 seconds. Red and blue Doritos are the most common in stores, which is why they're so popular, because people don't see the others as often, which forms a loop. Since people can only know 2 flavors, they have to pick one of them as their favorite, which is why they're so common in the first place. In conclusion, the best flavor of Dorito is the Cool Ranch flavor, according to many groups of one person and one group of many people. This is reinforced by the Doritos company's decision to produce much more of the 2 common flavors, red and blue, than any other less known flavor. You can see this in their recent innovations, which are just nacho cheese and Cool Ranch, but spicier, or 3-dimensional, or whatever. Everyone just likes the main 2 because they are the main 2. They're the original, and that familiar taste, whether good or not, is what boosts your rating of the flavor. It might not be the best, but it's the one you remember fondly.